see if the stream works. I have to run the chat on my phone, because OBS has not been friendly on this. Alright. DJ SterfManiaX stream, wow. There we go. Let me pull up a separate window on here. Hey, the glitch, how you doing? I'm about to do some StepManiaX though. Maybe a little juggling while I play. I will get, at some point, a Secret of the Mimic detailed walkthrough, but I need to work on the temperature in my room because the air conditioner just does not work. It's been pushing like 85, 86 degrees on the norm in my room, so turning off the AC would probably bring it up to whatever it is outside, which today was 93. I'm not really looking forward to that, and it might even be hotter than that, really. So, anyway. Here. Let me set this up so I can read the chat on the computer. If I could show you this screen, it just has a dialogue saying, whoops, OBS has crashed, so no update has occurred since. Hopefully there are hot fixes to certain things. Maybe there's a hot fix to address an issue that's ongoing with certain games. Maybe I warned people about those things. Maybe they're working on it. Here, YouTube, DJ Sterf. And let me see the chat. There we go. FNAF Emperor is back. Let me pop out the chat. There we go. Alright, we're good. Hopefully this will work well. Hey Daff, going well. Just finished a bunch of projects. I just finished my exams for the week. So I had 2 exams for this course and I got 100 on both of them. So that was cool. I am so excited. Alright, so I'm going to celebrate with a little StepManiacs. And just a heads up as well. Yeah, I'll be working on a Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic detailed walkthrough. I wanted to give people time to go through and play it themselves and not just spoil everything because I worked on it. So you can find me in the credits of that game if you look in the special thanks section. I'm the QA consultant. So I'm an external partner still. So that's why you see the regular sauces up there with the normal employees up top. Those are part of Steel Wool Studios, and then they contract out other studios for localization and animation and that type of thing, music. And then you have me. I was brought in at the start of May. I kind of wish I had another month. The other thing was too, though, I was working on another something that had a deadline on the Thursday before the release. I think that's right. And yeah, I was kind of jammed on that one. But I did get a good run, a good set of runs at the game. So I felt I did a full job for sure. And a little bit, yeah, I was putting in, I was working till like 3 a.m. a lot of those days. Like I had regular work and then all that. I agree, Steel Wool's best game. Yeah, Secret of the Mimic. So the things, the prime thing that I warned about were fallout spots, and they're recurring not too regularly in certain areas, but they still were occurring, and so finding the reason for that, that's the thing. Like if you didn't have an autosave, or it auto-saved after you fell through or something like that, so you would basically be hard locked on your save, that would be the worst case. And so there were some instances of that. So it wasn't completely bug-free, but it was a lot less buggy than Ruin. The free roam mode is a little more conducive to a lot of bugs. Yeah, the moon.exe thing as well with the computer in the attic and that door not opening again like that. I warned about that scenario as well. So I don't know. Well, it is what it is. I thought it was an excellent for 99.5%, 99% of the players. it was an excellent experience, and yeah, I thought they did a really great job overall. So I'm still working with them, and we're still working on a few things. So hopefully there will be a good hot fix at some point fairly soon. Sometimes sometimes we hit different things on certain builds. Like sometimes the quality of posters on the wall is horrendous, and then they have to rebake it. So stuff like that happens from time to time too. Like I got to test one thing, but then there's another major thing that wasn't an issue before. That's always the risk with certain builds. But all right, I'm gonna play a bit. Expect some Secret of the Mimic at some point soon. But again, my room temperature is really not good right now. I either need a new air conditioner or I need to figure something else out. Because it's with the air conditioner, it's like 85 in my room. So cool. Yeah, I guess not cool. Hot. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play some. If you have any requests, let me know. I don't know what I'm even gonna play or focus on. I'm just gonna kind of play stuff. I'll go for 50 APC points. That's kind of a generic low goal. So I haven't played StepManiaX in a little bit here, but I'm mostly focusing on running for that Joggling World Championship. World Joggling Championships. There we go. All right. Hey, James. Yeah, I agree. Commander memes, I agree. All right, here. I'm going to play.
Make a selection. How to play. Step. Select song.
All right, well, that was the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Let me log in.
StepManiacs by Step Revolution.
All right, I'll juggle this one. Hey, Becky. All right, let me know if this is on sync as well with the audio and if the volume levels are good. All right, I'm gonna juggle this one. Cool. That's a good start. All right, 14. Yay, juggling. Secret of the Mimic, awesome. That Steel Wool brought you on the team so they didn't have the security breach incident again. And Secret of the Mimic is probably the best Steel Wool game out of all of them. Yeah. I wish I had been put on this project a month earlier. I really think we could have sorted out all of the other issues that I was finding. With Ruin, I sent in, I think it was just over 2,200 bugs. But for this one, I did a pretty exhaustive set of runs, and I probably went through a good 14 times before release. But I was running at the start of May, and I submitted at least 250 bugs. I don't know how much more exactly than that. Probably more than that, because I was giving them short lists toward the end. Like the last few weeks, I wasn't putting them all detail. I was like, okay, look, here are the main issues. Here's a video clip. Here's a video clip. A video clip for you. A video clip for you. So, yeah. But I mean, anytime there's a free roam element, that's going to be, it's going to be a little more buggy. There are a lot of places where bugs can occur. There are some funny ones that people haven't found yet, which, I don't know. There's some major exploits that people haven't found either. We knew about the locker pinch, so that's one thing where they need to they need to resolve that, I think. But it's kind of fun that it's there. Like, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed going through. Like, I went through just one main session where I just went through all of the lockers and just did the locker pinch and saw where I could actually fall. So that's actually really fun. But there are other exploits that people haven't found yet. So I'm interested to see if people do, because there's some funny things you can do with certain things. So, okay, let me keep going. Let me put this, am I going to do a run through for the channel? Yeah, I'm planning on it. I just need some time, and I need to get the temperature in my room down. Or maybe I could move, because we have a floor down here that's more shaded. My room is right directly in the sun. It's the hottest room in the house. That doesn't help in summer, so it's very annoying to record in there. But even with the AC, it's 85 degrees in my room, so lovely. But I could probably move a computer down here and then record down here, but I'd have to set something up, Yeah, I can do that over the weekend, I guess. I'm done with my exams for the week, so that's cool. I got 100 on all of them. Yeah, I should say both of them, because there were 2 of them. Okay, how do I do this? Just open this up, and then, yeah, there. 14 of 50. 14. Don't have any specific goals here, but I juggled that. Let me juggle another one. What else? Shout out to Juggle Boy. Juggle Boy loves this song. It is kind of baller. Uh-oh, good luck on the exams. Oh, well. Nice. Oh, what? Oh, true. Law and English. Ah, it's a nice little span. Multidisciplinary. And James, if the question was for me, right now I'm taking, what is it, CLED 730, so Christian Leadership 730, which is basically dissertation prep. It's the first one in the sequence, so this isn't something like advanced. I'm not too near writing the dissertation, but I'm not that far off. So I'm actually looking forward to that. So, yeah. Okay. You didn't have to delete that if you didn't want, but anyway. All right, I messed up on that one. A little too early on that one step. I know I did it. Oops. All right, we'll try Rock Me Forever while juggling. Maybe if I hit 50 while juggling, I'll swap to some other mode or something. That's cool. Oh, true. Hey, DJ, maybe strange question. Was inability to jump put in the game because they were planning VR mode or to avoid everything that jumping made to security breach? And what is your favorite test section? Okay, good questions. So first, if you remember from PAX West, they had a VR demo. So they started off with VR, and then they basically split off to do essentially the equivalent of flat mode for the release. I don't know their plans for VR. I don't have visibility into that. I don't have visibility into that. My guess is that, and I made the comment that this would be a baller VR game, but they haven't commented on that feedback. I don't know if they're going to go back to that and finish that. My guess would be maybe, but I can't say my guess is yes because people will take that out of context like crazy and post it all over social media. My favorite test section. Let's see. My favorite test section. It's probably R&D. That's the thing. Like we had so many issues with R&D. I used to like one of the builds. I could enter a spring lock suit through a metal gate, and so I was basically like glitching through everything, and like my runs were super dumb fast because of that. It was just like, okay, well, I'm back into the suit. All right, metal time. And just go from there. But I did a lot of runs on R&D especially, but there were some issues that we needed to get done before release really. So I think the hotfix is going to address that. I would say there's a very good chance of that, like a very, very good chance of that. And then what else? I guess the door codes are kind of fun, like the admin, but I didn't love I love Chica, the new design for Chica. I think that was amazing. But I didn't love that challenge with going through the admin room. Man, it was just a pain. And there are ways of basically changing it so Chica's in front of you and you have to wait, to forcing Chica behind you and then basically throwing, setting alarms so that Chica is following you, and Chica becomes much less of a threat or any sort of problem at all. So I didn't really see that done much by streamers, but I think speedruns will incorporate that. Basically, you go back and then start from the intro, and then you trigger that cupcake alarm, and you hide in the locker for a second, then all of a sudden Chica's following you the rest of the way if you work it right. Just like every time you want to have a point of delay, like you got to collect mail, just trigger one of the cupcakes and then rush forward. And then just be mindful of the spots where you're triggering the cupcake alarm, and then you're going to be visible by Chica in front. So that's really the main strategy to get through that very fast. Will I tell Steelwool to have someone optimize their games well? Yeah, like it's better optimized than Security Breach for sure. But they're still a growing studio. If you look at the core Steelwool, it's a lot smaller than the entire credits. They contract out a lot of different studios and resources, and that's where I come in. And I should say, like, it's really Scott contracts me to work on that. So it wasn't even Steelwool necessarily. Well, they sent me the email this time. Last time Scott sent me an email about Help Wanted 2, and then Steelwool contacted me about it. But starting with, what was it? Starting with Ruin, is they were keen on getting me in on every one of the projects in the future. So as long as I have time. How does it feel to work with Scott? Also, welcome back. Thanks. I mean, Scott is always very busy. He's always working on some new idea. So he's very Edwin-esque in that regard with being inventive, but he's not, setting frequencies to certain values and then trying to turn everyone into robot world. But no, he's good to work with. He's always fair. He covers my expenses generously, and the thing is, like, I'm not. I could charge a little more with a contracting fee, but I mean, I think it's fair what I'm charging. I mean, he does too. So, but he covers everything generously, and he's also careful not to overburden my schedule. So if I have major essays or research papers to do, then he'll say, hey, take a break. Do all that first. So priorities. Favorite Steelwool game? Secret of the Mimic. Yeah, easy on that one. I went back and played Security Breach a little bit, and it just wasn't the same. Maybe I have to play it a lot more, but it wasn't having the same appeal as when I was speedrunning and doing basically glitch runs on 1.04. So anyway, all right, let me keep going. 28 points so far. Here. There. Hey, Jaden. All right, so we got 28 while juggling. Let's get 42 here. How about that? Thanks, Mr. Nick. Also, I wasn't expecting that blue note. Let me try that again. Ah, that was mad late. Man, did I just not hit the arrow squarely? Let me go back in here. I just don't think I hit it right. That was a 17 on this one, I forget. Let me try the 17 for a second. This might go badly. See if my legs are up for it.
I'm tired of running, 'cause you lost the feeling. You're disconnected in your touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing? All these behind life get too much. 'Cause all on you now, so think about
Keep getting one while juggling. Man. Keep getting one today. The 22 is really fun, actually. The other thing is, too, I kind of need to play some of these double charts. Y'all want me to try dual, which is 6-panel all the way across, or double, which is 10-panel everything? I'm going to be a little less sloppy on dual. Maybe I'll play a dual just to give an example. I'm not going to keep waiting on me to hit 50 on this. Hey, Freddy Game Player, thank you so much for the $5 donation. What's up, Goat? God bless you. God bless you too, man. I hope you're doing well. Any new strategies? Okay, Becky wants dual. How long have you played games like these? Love your videos. I've played DDR since 2004. It's been a really long time. Really long time. Almost 21 years. Let's see. Was there anything surprising to you story-wise? Okay, with Secret of the Mimic. And Freddy Game Player, if you have any questions about Secret of the Mimic as well, anything I can actually talk about, then I will talk about. The thing is, like, I can talk about anything, but I'm only going to talk about certain things. Like, I'm not going to get legally bludgeoned. But I just want to keep integrity on my own. Was there anything surprising to you story-wise? And if not, and if it is not a secret, does Steel will hide something in their beta versions, or all lore aspects are there from the get-go? Let's see. Yeah, it's been a while with the Epic's comment. No, there's some fun little things that they take out toward the end. Basically placeholders for certain things. So they'll put something in that just has text like, okay, elevator will go here and stuff like that. But they fix that up toward the end. Is there anything surprising for you story-wise? I mean, yes. Yes. I mean, I've been giving a report of different discrepancies in the graphic novels and just laying it all out, and it's up to the publishers as to whether they'll change it or not. That's up to them. Sometimes it makes more sense, for example, if people have very similar features or colored clothing or something like that, and then it's published, you can't tell them apart in the publication. And so they'll change certain things that are not critical to the lore or the plot, but there will be slight differences in the graphic novels, and that's their choice. But I mean, after going through all that really, really precisely, and then seeing the differences in in the plot, man, the first main one that I saw, I was like, oh, that's way different. Okay, let me figure out what's going on here. So are we talking different, like in the same instance, or is this? I don't even know. You'd have to ask Scott on that, really, or Scott will maybe reveal it one day, I guess. How did I first start working with Steel Wool? Scott sent me Help Wanted 1, the original Help Wanted VR, early, and so I gave some bug reports on that. But the thing was, I was on vacation at, I think it was my niece's graduation. Yeah. So that was the start of the official, hey, work on these things if you can. And it just kind of grew from there. People liked working with me, and I wasn't a pain in the butt, at least for the most time. I mean, anytime you deal with bugs and you're submitting stuff, it can become adversarial in some ways, and people know that I care about them too. So there's a whole pastoral aspect of it as well, and just behavior. Thoughts on fans wanting the classic gameplay back in modern FNAF? I think there's room for it. People have different tastes and all that. I think it could get one-dimensional if they get the same thing, and maybe what they ask for is not going to be what they want. So I think there's that as well to think about. Let me play another chart here. Becky wanted me to play Duel, so what's fun on Duel? I'm going to play Blood Rush or something. Oh, goodness. The towel's not working too well. All right, I'll play a Duel chart. Okay, I'll get back to chat here after this. Blood Rush on Duel. Try that again. I was not ready with everything. Let's move this over as well so that you're getting more of a view. I can't zoom out, can I? I need to get a fisheye lens for this. This is all up against the wall here. Maybe that's better. It's a little better. You can see, you can see most of it. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, no problem, Becky. And hope you're doing well too. All right, here. keep getting one. That's a really good run on it. It's a really good run. Okay. That's a pretty tough one on Duel. Okay, chat. Wait, you work for Steel Wool? You mostly do bug testing stuff, type stuff still? Okay, that was not a good read. That would not be a highlight in voice acting. I'm working by contract of Scott to help Steel Wool. I'm not a Steel Wool employee. It's like I'm not a representative of their organization. But I do testing efforts mostly late in the game just to make sure that everything's ready for release, or if something really needs an overhaul. I need to be put on that a little bit earlier. I've made the plea for that a few times. Because I really think if I got put on this early April, we would have had most of this really polished up. Just the optimization would still remain and needing to be solidified. Megalovania can be fun on Duel. Hey, wait a minute. You've played StepManiaX, James? Okay. Megalovania. I might try it. Do you plan on doing a playthrough of Secret of the Mimic? Yeah, I'm going to go through a pretty detailed. It's just I need to make sure that I'm not going to swelter. My air conditioner's not working up to par at all. And side tangent, but your videos for Help Wanted 1 strategies helped me get through the game so much. They were my lifeline. Cool. Good. glad they helped. They're pretty fun to make overall. Yeah, if they help people, that's a goal for those. Help people save some time IRL and beat the game also in game life, IGL, I don't know. Becky, DJ Sterf plans to at some point. Hey, yeah, cool. She's got it. James, of course I have. Haha, it's the only dance game I can find anywhere near me. Okay, interesting. Dave & Buster's is making, at least like their new stores have StepManiaX cabinets. Ever since Konami just basically farted in their face with the contract like for exclusivity, and they're not upgrading the Dave & Buster's cabs. Like, I mean, they're pretty much done with Konami unless they do something amazing, which I'm not expecting. So I'm kind of on pause for anything DDR related. I do have Grand Prix on hold. I don't have the active subscription, but I could just pay, whatever, $13 a month or whatever it is to renew that if I want to play DDR on these pads. I also have Extreme in my garage, but it's dummy hot in that garage. It's just so bad in that garage right now. This is downstairs, which is nice because it's a little bit climate controlled, but we still don't have central cooling. This house is a mess. It's so old. Oh man. I just need to get some major stock market win, and then I'll be like, okay, cool. I'll get a place of my own. I really probably should at some point anyway. All right, let me play something else on Duel. Oh, that's a hard one on Duel. Yeah, exactly. Not a very good towel. This towel keeps falling regardless of what I do. Maybe I just duct tape it. Maybe I'll just duct tape it. Should I duct tape it? I don't want to ruin it. This is like a... Man. This is, I think, the fan's affecting it. All right, let's go. A 23 on Duel. All right, let's play it. I'll try that again. Jaden, there's a different DDR cabinet. It's what is it, like Stomp for Tickets or something like that? if you look it up, it's interesting, but you can get tickets from it. 130 millisecond lag on the monitor though? Like, oh, it's so bad for rhythm games. It's It's like the raw thrills era of DDRX again. Not stepping over far enough. Loosen my legs up a little bit. Yeah, definitely. I wasn't far enough over on that, so the early was legit. All right. Oops. It's not bad. It's not bad. Just I'm kind of being sloppy with the slides with my left leg. Yeah, it's my left leg. Yeah. Loosen that up a little bit. All right. That was fun. Kind of wild. There's yeah, polarized. All right, back to wild for a bit.
I'm tired of running, 'cause you lose the feeling. You're disconnected in your touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing? Only the highlight gets too much. 'Cause I want you now, so think about
Wait too many, I'm hitting him all early. Doggone it. Oh man. What are my thoughts on the Switch 2? So I got one from Target, and I probably shouldn't have gotten it from Target. What was it? Like a full week? Goodness, anywhere else would have been fine, except I guess that GameStop with a stapler. I don't know. I don't play a whole lot of Switch. I mostly have it here in case people want to come over and just like play Mario Kart World. I thought the open world was actually really cool for a concept, and it's also low buy-in. What I mean by that is there's not a whole lot of investment. If someone wants to show up one night, they play some open world or they play some races or whatever, then like cool. Like see you next time you're here. A lot of people have unpredictable schedules and also hectic schedules too. Case in point. All right, let me try that again and not go crazy early on this. Maybe I'll play a double chart at some point here, or full, I guess it's called.
I'm tired of running, 'cause you lose the feeling. You're disconnected in your touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing? Or did the high life get too much? It's all on you now, so think about
There's that one verse where I got late. Whoops. They're all in a row. Look at that. At least I'm consistently off today, I guess. Let's do a double. Oh, it's a 22? All right. Okay. All right. Try this double 22. Lovely. My timing's so off today. That's so bad. 12 already. Goodness. Just rushing everything. All right. the timing still. Hey, SG. Whew. That's so many. 21. Goodness. What's wrong with me today? All right. What is there's another show you, yeah, this. Ooh, 24. Oh. So many normie songs. Oh, this might be ugly, like really ugly. That's gonna be really ugly. Bad score warning. All right, here we go. Oh, I got smashed on that. Goodness. I couldn't tell what was going on with that middle part until the end. So you gotta like double on each one of the middles. Man, that's a tough chart. No, it's a 24. Let me play it again. What's my personal best mile? Yeah, I'm a little sloppy when it comes to 10 panel. I need to learn where all the arrows are. Whew. Hey, HyperNet. So probably a better measure is I mostly ran 800 meters. So any 800 meter relay and 800 open, the open 8. I wanted to run the open 4. I think I would have been better at that. My best were 51 on the 4 and a minute 58 on the 8. That was right after high school, the summer of training. Fastest mile was something around a 4:35, but that's not the event I was ever working on, really. So I don't know. That's not nearly as good percentile wise. Let's see. What else? 5K, my best ever was, because I never ran cross country. So my parents thought I would die because it was a long distance. So I ran track. Man, that's a good drink. Mint lemongrass tea from Publix. Sweet tea. 5K, my best time was when I was 40 years old and I ran a 17:35. That one I think I could get down quite a bit, but I mean I don't have that history of all those years running it. So that's fairly new to me, but I mean it's been 6 years since I started back running, 5-6 years. All right, here, maybe even longer. It was probably longer than that. It's whenever when I started jogging, 2019, 2018. Yeah, so a good 7 years probably. Yeah. Okay, let me play that one again. Try to fix that score a little bit. What, 91.8? Man, that's a brutal chart. That was brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal.
I wanna show you what I'm feeling. I wanna open up my heart. I wanna tell you what I'm feeling, baby. I wanna show you what's in my heart.
Not much of enough score. No. My accuracy was worse too. I like the 613 at the end though. Dang. Well, that's not a sub 4. What stars like? Try another 24 on full plus. That's not sub 4 though. The 800 average is out to be, but not the mile. Okay, that's more manageable. That's still, that's bonkers hard. Goodness. The pad transitions are the problem right now. I just don't know how to read that yet. On the hardest stuff. Goodness. No, don't fall, don't fall. All right. another full 24. I got it. Oof. These are tough. These are tough. Goodness. Yeah, SG just SG keeps setting goals. Goodness. Those were tough. Let's try this again. Now that I'm exhausted.
I'm tired of running, 'cause you lost the feeling. You're disconnected in your touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing? All the high life gets too much. It's all on you now, so think about
It's not timing right on the runs today. That's fine. Thanks, Pat Lily. All right. And the sun goes down. Wild. I adjusted my grip once and that happened. And then it was over. Oop. That was okay. It's not 100,000, but all right. Thanks, Pat Lily. Am I the mimic? Maybe. Or maybe not. Are you the mimic? Are you? Let's see. Three. Double cam. Here. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Man. I'm definitely getting tired. Probably a good thing. I'm working out. All right. Might drop down to some easier stuff again. Hydration break, maybe after this. All right, here. Let's try the double on it, or the full. We used to calling it double pad, like DDR 10 panel. All right. Oh, I gotta change the speed. Hold on. That middle part, what was that? Death run out of nowhere. Shout out to 316 though. Goodness, that was so tough. I gotta get used to this. All right, drink time. Ooh. Ah. Timing was okay on it. It's not zero. A lot of lates. And how many misses? 6. Okay. Ooh. Thanks, Pat Lily. This is a thanks, Pat Lily stream. Oh man. Goodness. I need to figure out the pad transitions there. If I can figure that out, I'm gonna get whole lot better with scoring on this.
Baseline gonna make this.
Uh, 24 on double. All right. When am I gonna stream more FNAF? I might record some FNAF at some point fairly soon. Oh man. I guess I'm just playing really hard full charts tonight. Cool. I didn't really have a plan going in, so pick up some points I'll have to fix later. I'm gonna have to fix these a lot. EMEA, Europe, Middle East, Africa. Okay, let's try it. Rushing that much, goodness. All right, calm down, DJ Sterf. I don't know what in the world that middle part was. Goodness. Oh. Well, the biggest thing is I don't know what that rhythm is. It just didn't really seem to go to what I'm hearing in the music, so I just need to listen closer, I guess. I don't know what that went to at all. Maybe if I listen to it with headphones I can hear. Thank you for helping Creek Sterf. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad to help. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he got a little bit too far ahead, which was the thing, and he was going for 100% pickups. And he was wanting to go for that final ending as well. So final ending would have been the deal breaker. You can finish without the vacuum pet with that ending, but you're not going to get 100% collectibles that way. And I know he was going for that too. Yeah, I can fly people back and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Arnold, pick up. He could have, technically. I had to fly back and do the Jackie mission because that was really the only thing loading in that I could kind of attach to. So he could have just hit the dispatch and it would have been fine. And I would have been able to warp him back, no problem. But it was funny, the whole time it was like, Arnold, pick up. Are you there? Arnold. Arnold, pick up. But the biggest thing is I made sure that the clock was correct. So it was basically a Jackie at 4 a.m. All right. Goodness. That was a rough chart on double. Goodness. Let me play some easier stuff. About the 17 range is perfect. Try emotion. Hey, Calvin, what's up? Timing is so off today. Goodness. Isolated stuff. All right. Calvin, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. As well. No way that was a 15. Okay, hey. Yep.
76? Did your room go off any room or not?
I don't know. I haven't been up there for a while.
Okay, just curious. All right, see you later.
Yep.
Indiana better win this game and the next one if they want to see a championship.
I mean, they're done if they don't.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, yeah, Vanilla LaBelle. Yeah, it's a matter of paying it down all at once, I guess, and having the space for it. But anyway, hope you said hi to my dad there. Just popped in. Okay, let's see. Oh, true. Calvin, let me know. Just message me and set something up. These pads are mostly on point. It's just the I need to tune up the up arrow on this right side, the player 2 side. It's not quite firing as it should. And that's another 15 points on this, so there's no way that was a 15. That was way too easy to be a 15. Judgment, Dies Irae. All right, let's try the duel. Okay, there we go. I guess here comes the accuracy. All right, so that meets the goal, but okay, a little unexpected, that's fine. The Terminator. I'm as well juggling. Here. Having trouble with the blue notes today. Hey Pat Lily, have a good one. Have I done any in real life tournaments lately? No, I haven't since Rocky Mount. Like I feel like there isn't anything left of interest for me to do, and I don't have access to the newest stuff, so that's just where I'm like, after Rocky Mount, can this song preview stop? How long is that song preview? Goodness. You get the whole song in the song preview. Okay, so, yeah, Rocky Mount, what was it, Rocky Mount 15? So the last thing I did was win that Supernova 2 tournament, and then I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm fine with not being in any more tournaments at all, if that's a thing. But the thing is, like, some of this stuff bugs me in terms of what people were doing, and not specifically the ordinary worldly stuff. It's just, you know, stuff that they might get taken to court for and stuff like that. And even like knowing about this years after and all that, that's just, it kind of sours it quite a bit for me. Where in Rocky Mount was it? It was at, what was it called? It was initially... Okay, so McKeith owns Fast Track, or he owned Fast Track, and now it is Extravaganza. Extravaganza has the wherewithal to hold tournaments, and he'd be willing to open. He'd be willing to hold them. I think he'd love to have people over there. But he owned a place called Fast Track. There were a few tournaments over there, but they were smaller. More like invite only or celebrating a certain thing or whatever. So Nick had people over for that. And then before that, yeah, Rocky Mount 15. What was that place called? Something FEC. Family Entertainment Center. Goodness, I should know this. Robert with what did he work for? Holt Music, or was it? I forget even what it was called. What in the world? You could you could look it up, Rocky Mount. But I would almost always finish top 3 in a tournament. I did win a bunch. We had some fun, goofy tournaments as well. Those were fun. I swept from... I blew the song against Kaze, and I should have had that, and we were going by money score. So by MA, like, I was way, way ahead, but we were going by money score at the time. But that's not an excuse. Like, I just forgot how Kaseki went, because I played it once and I triple A'd it. And I was just so focused on it, I didn't know the last part was a turn. I didn't know that the last part wasn't a turn. And so I tried to turn it, and then I ended up getting 2 greats right at the end. And so I had, it's like 14 and 2. It was like 51 and 1. And so I lost. And Kaze was like, you know what, if this were by MA, you would be taking all of our money. And that soon came to pass. Like that was the last song I ever lost on Supernova 2. I never lost another song on there. I swept every song of every tournament, Supernova 2, past that point. And I don't know, maybe part of that was like I'm fine with keeping that streak, but I don't know. I'm not chomping at the bit to go to a bunch of tournaments here, or really any. I can keep in touch with people. I'm cool with that. But I feel like it was sour for me. Yeah. Okay. I used to live in Chicago. Yeah, Kaze. Cool. Yeah, Kaze tours around quite a bit. He usually works with Round 1 now, so he's a regional director. I think I got that right. So yeah, he's always up doing some things. But yeah, he and our buds. I mean, like most of the really good players. Like, I mean, I'm friends with just about every one of the good players from my era and a little bit after. But now people don't even know who I am. And like, all right, cool. I show up at a tournament, I do really well. I'm sure. It's just. It's not worth it. I'd have to put a lot of time into catching up on stuff, especially if I'm going back to DDR. DDR was my mainstay, but boy, I cleaned up. I did great on DDR. That's a funny thing. I did marvelous on DDR. Did marvelously. Let me try that one again. Juggling. And I was number 1 on rankers for years on DDR. And we got a ace, and we didn't have it. I was up there 3 years at Trinity. Did my MDiv up there. again. I keep getting one while juggling. You know, the funny thing was, I was thinking during the kind of bland stretch there, I'm like, boy, I hope the wild chart just has crossovers that just like break my knees. Like, I love the KOGG3 mix. Boom Boom Dollar. Goodness, that's so much fun. It was just all crossovers toward the end. It was so much fun. Anyway, the old school charts, yeah, I have an affinity for those. Goodness. Maybe I should put DDR in this thing. I just dump StepManiaX. Be like, all right, cool. DDR time with StepManiaX pads. I don't even know. Let me see if there are crossovers in this thing. Like, I want a lot of crossovers in this. Yes, please. Sucks about the mine. I kind of didn't get off that arrow in time, so. Oh well. There weren't a whole lot of crossovers. There's just slow crossovers. A little underwhelming IMO, sorry. Like, I want to play this chart and then have like arthroscopic surgery. Not really though. Oh man. Yeah, I mean it is. It's by the same makers. Oh man. Hey, what's up, GG? Oh boy. Well, my timing was good. I just needed to lift my foot a little quicker on that. I play it one more time. If I get a perfect, or yellow perfect, I'll stop. Oh man, we got the mimics in the chat tonight. Off the arrow on that one, come on. try the new songs? Yeah, I've tried some of them. Yeah, I did. What is that called? Letting Go. I caught the update about 15 minutes after it came out. I just straight up, I did all the charts, 100% on that song, and I was just done with it. Letting Go, yeah. Everything, including full, including dual plus, full plus, everything. Wild, all that. Even beginner. I know I was off that arrow. Let me jump off sooner next time. Yeah, it is. It's a little early. I just brain gapped on that. I didn't even hit the arrow. Come on. Come on. Woo! I guess the thing is, like, I've been running so much that, I mean, I've been mostly outdoors as opposed to in here, so there is room to incorporate other things other than DDR / StepManiaX. Goodness. I know you like your arcade games, Calvin. Alright. Let me do one more run on this. If I blow it up. Maybe I'll play a few more full charts or something. I feel like I didn't hit that late. Oh well. Favorite arcade game? Gotta be this one. Or I should say DDR. DDR, not StepManiacs. Oh! What is going on? Got it. I'll come back to it another time. Hey, DeReal Miner. Oh boy. Yeah, we got that Five Nights at Freddy's right here. This new Step Maniacs Freddy edition. What would actually relate? Spin chicken? Maybe. Ooh, 24. What? I kind of don't want to play this. I play this way too much within the group. Do I want to play this one, or do I want to play Dance on full? I don't know that my legs still have it in it for something that fast right now. Let me play Dance on double. This one's real tough. Oof. Ah, this might hurt more than Summer. Not on double. Oh boy. We'll see very quickly if my legs still have it in them. I think I can do this. All right, here. Is that a double hit? I don't know. It was probably the sound effect. Here. actually a really good run on it. That was a good run. Ooh, yeah, not bad, not bad. Woo! It's a tough one. Ooh. Boy, that was a little tough. No, so deep for you tonight. I don't know.
I want you to move me.
Let me play the duel. I haven't played the duel yet. All right, here we go. Like, I think I can get this. It's only a 16. We'll see. A full translation over there, lovely. Oops. That's tricky charting for a 16. Okay. Like you do a 21. Maybe. Play the full 21. How about that, Calvin? The ending. That's where it is. That's where the tricks are. Right at the end. All right. You got me. All right. All right, duel, come on. time on that. Yeah. Let's try Speed King. 22. Ooh. Not very good. Look at that 613. Look at that 613. Oh, good grief. That was really bad. I need to get more precise about not dragging my foot on the dual arrows. Okay. Well, in advance, it's like, I know the Eurobeat group that hosts this is going to get a notice that I used that song, and I'm gonna get a message from them like, hey, it's crazy how people can just casually play this song now. And I'm thinking like, I'm no casual. Oh man, oh boy, that's not a very that's not a monumental score there. I can fix that another time. Hey, good evening, Vanez Mac. Oh boy. Yeah, I've been playing quite a while. I've been stopping in breaks with conversation and all of it. Oh, go, go. Lovely. All right. Where are the... There's a distribution of all that. Okay, mostly early, so I'm kind of rushing a little bit. Play that one more time, or at least part of one. We'll see. Cool. I'll hopefully be more active. I'm thinking 2026 I might make a good run at YouTube. Maybe. But we'll see. I don't even know. I guess the question is why not now, right? I mean, I got a bunch of stuff that's now off my plate. Now they don't have to completely go crazy on testing Secret of the Mimic or proofing something else. I've already mentioned there's a specific guide, so that's already scheduled. People know about that. They already know. Try this one more time. I'm going to close out pretty soon here. I'm pretty worn out here. Yeah, it's been a long time since Ultimate Custom Night came out. Yeah. What's going on? There's something wrong. I must be stepping differently or something. I'm getting a bunch of earlies. Goodness. I don't know. Ooh. All right, come on now. I'm doing. Am I still checking on that community or anything, or have you moved on? I just tested a game. I don't know. Just tested a game. Post proof like 8 books, something in that range. I don't know. I tested a game before that. I'm still doing stuff. It's not as videos. It's not as it doesn't make any sense really. Ooh, I might come back to videos, but yeah, I mean, Calvin, that's the thing. If the pads are bad, that's one thing. I think I'm just fatigued and I'm messing up the form. I'm combining my dual form with full, and that's I think where I'm triggering a middle panel where I shouldn't. But I just that was a good start. It's just I started on the wrong foot on that run, and I need not to do that. Ooh. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know if I have enough in me for summer. Let me see if I can play summer. Why not? It's pretty solid, but the lates were crap. Or the early and the late. Ugh. I know I could get that. I need to get in better shape for this, like specifically this type of shape. That was a really good run. Okay, I mean, I could get that to 0. I know I can get it to 0. Just need time. 42-year-old DJ Sterf. I started hitting him a little bit late at the end. I got a little tired, had to come back a little bit quicker. Goodness. Ooh. It's a tough one though. Yeah, I'm 42. Geezer mode. Over here beating people in their prime. Oh man. I'm kind of geezer mode. Yeah, Calvin's got me on age. Just trusting the Lord to bring the areas that have been stagnant. And that would be cool. Hey, thanks, Super Rocker. Hey, Super Rocker, check out Super Rocker. I know not a lot of people are watching this stream, but yeah, I checked out one of his streams. He's over there just balling on Secret of the Mimic over there. That's cool. Ooh. What else? Play something a little easier, maybe. Oh boy, there should be a hot fix pretty soon there for Secret of the Mimic. DJ, you look like you're in your 20s to 30s. Thank you. Again, it's like, I mean, I don't have certain areas of my life where I expected they would be at this point, but whenever the Lord's timing is on every little thing, then we're good. Yes, sir. Secret of the Mimic is awesome. Also, thank you again for tuning into my stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's Steel Wool's best game. I think that's pretty clear. They put a lot of time and effort into the care and the fine details. Yeah, I wish they gave me another month on it because I got put on the project early May, and the release date was June 13th. So I think I could have alerted everyone to a lot of issues a month sooner, and it would have gone a lot more smoothly on the ends with like R&D. There was a hard lock. Basically, if you go into a checkpoint crouching, then it'll throw you down through the level. So yeah. I'm getting tears watching this. Your speed is insane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 100% the best FNAF game ever. I think it's the best one so far in my view. Freddy in Space 2 for purpose is way up there. Cool. Yeah, I'm in the special thanks. I'm the external partners after the music changes and after I think Testronic Studios, and then there's me and some others as well. Ooh, goodness. That was tough playing Summer after all of that. Is there anything else I want to play? Maybe Show You Love on single on Wild. All right. This will be a little bit easier than the last one. It's a little off sync though, a little early. Good.
last one was tricky. Let's see. Yeah, Calvin plays this series of games. Yeah, he plays a variety of these. Calvin was the first DDR player I ever saw play. Actually, no. First, first major DDR player I've ever seen play. It was at the same thing, but I saw it was two brothers who played initially, and I asked them, I'm like, hey, so what difficulty should I play? And of course, they should have said beginner, or I should say light, because this was max, DDR max, 6 mix. There wasn't a beginner yet, and so he's like, I don't know. I mean, I play on standard, and so I played on standard, and I just picked something that sounded really cool to me. So I picked Highs Off You, which standard, it's not really that hard, but it's certainly not the first song you ever want to play, and so I just failed it miserably. But there's such things called coin lines, where people will put a coin up and be like, hey, it's my turn next, or whatever, like this is my coin. And so I thought when I was playing that people were like giving me tips because they were liking me playing so much. So I kept on like feeding it quarters. I think, Calvin, you probably saw me do it. I didn't know what was going on. So I was just like feeding in quarters that people were putting on the machine and like destroying the coin line accidentally, like unintentionally. So anyway, I full comboed Highs Off You on light, which is a 1. And that was like the highlight of that one. And I saw Calvin, he kept playing Healing Vision. And Healing Vision. Yeah, or did you play Angelic Mix? I think you played both. Like you're all about that song. So long time ago. 2004. True. Yeah. Let me pump it up the song. Yeah. My favorite level on this? Probably the 24s. Like Stars is pretty cool. I really like the 24s. It's a mix of good difficulty and all that. Hey, Among Us, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, God bless you too. I'll be around. I won't be a stranger. I'm not hitting that. I didn't hit that crisply at all. Okay. Doggone it. I'm playing sloppy. Come on. Turn your legs. Let's go. That's too many. It's 9 too many. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm just tired at this point. Goodness. Well, any other requests before I'm done? And Calvin, don't you dare request, what is that song? You're going to suggest it now. Oh my goodness. Oh, someone else? Okay. I thought I saw Calvin suggesting something else. Nicholas from Bumblebee. All right, let's see. Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna juggle this one. Here we go. You ever seen this? Probably. I dropped. Try it again. Sloppy. I might need to turn the lights on at this point. I'm just too tired. Here. Okay, well that's Bumblebee while juggling. That's a 14. That's pretty cool, right? Oh boy. Yeah, I need to do that more. I think after juggling is done, I might come back and juggle it up like crazy on the DDR pads or on the StepManiaX pads. Thanks, Super Rocker. That was fire. Yeah. That was a fire, like the MCM and the parachute ending. Hey, Mr. Gibbs, how you doing? Oh my goodness! Just juggled one and got that score. That was cool. I'm gonna delete the points. I think I have higher points than that also, but I just didn't keep track after I hit 60. Okay. Let me play one more easy one. I'll juggle. You saw my comment. Was it the sigh when the obvious Poppy Playtime comment came out? The thing is, like, I know that if Mark says it, everyone's gonna say it. Like, and he's not completely wrong on it, but at the same time, there's a lot more depth. But anyway, there's also a more open world feel. It's just because it's in a factory and it has animatronics doesn't make it a ripoff. And when one is the inspiration of the other and it goes a completely different plot direction where the story is very heavy, it's just not in the same category, really. But that's my opinion. I mean, but who am I? Like, it's not as if I'm in the credits or something. But anyway, new FNAF game. Oh yeah, I just goof around. Like, I can't give away secrets and all that, so I'm not gonna tell secrets. Or I shouldn't. I should say, like, I'm not legally bound. I'm not legally bound. If I ever went rogue, then I'm like, oh well, yeah, never judge a book by its cover. The thing is, though, all the promos came out like right at the end with all the chase scenes, and I was thinking, like, okay, there is a lot more to this game. I'm just surprised they're coming out with all these things right at once. And I didn't know what their schedule was for most of it. I did at the start of it. And actually, the first thing I said to one of the people, like high up, was everyone is really wanting at least some form of teasers or some kind of marketing because it just wasn't being done. And so he's like, all right, I have something ready to go here, and we're going to do these in the next few weeks. I'm like, all right, cool. But then, like, all at once, right at the end, it's like, okay, cool. Must feel great to work with Steel Wool and Scott. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm doing good work, and that's part of the satisfaction. So it's like Scott asked for my help on one thing, and then another, and then like a different genre. So he has me working on some of the books, and then like, all right, cool. He'll help out with Mega Cat Studios and their game, and Steel Wool has another game coming out. It's like all these things and different genres. So it's been fun, and doing a good job is satisfaction in itself as well. So I'm hoping that I'm helpful overall and not a burden. So yeah. Ruin. I got a hold of Ruin, and there were 2,200 bugs. I think there was a little bit over that, but that was generally the round number value. And then this one didn't have nearly as many. I should say Help Wanted has fewer than Secret of the Mimic because it's not open world or free roam. There's a lot less, I should say. The flat mode came out later, but the VR implementation, there's a lot more that's kind of boxed in with that. And so I was also constrained on my schedule for Help Wanted too, but I sent in about maybe 70 bugs, and they're pretty major bugs. But I was put on it pretty late, and it was when, like, I was out on a ministry tour. I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm out in this state, like, preaching at this church, so like I'll be home eventually, and I'll test it. But the schedule wasn't great on that one. But I did get a good few rounds of major playthrough in. I think on some wiki it says I put in 20 hours, which is completely wrong. Like, I had 200 hours on my gameplay, but I'm pretty sure it was more like, I think it was more like 120 of actual gameplay. I don't know what happened. Maybe I did play that much. I don't know. Oh man. It wasn't 20. Yeah, the wiki. The wiki. Someone needs to change the wiki. Oh man. So some people they have some pretty wacky stuff on the wiki. Like, how did you hear this fine detail on this? Like, okay, cool. Well, here's some of my pastoral history, and here's some joggling history and that type of stuff. So yeah, people look stuff up. They listen very closely on stream, so I'm careful about what I say. All right, let me juggle one more, and then I'm going to be done. I'll chat a tiny bit. Blow my mind. All right. No. I knew it. I knew I hit it earlier. Whoops. It wasn't off by much. It wasn't off by much. Let me play that again. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Woo. This song's a banger though, for real. You know, DJ Sterf, I was a DJ. I was an FM radio DJ. Yeah. Oh no! Too early, too early. One of my pet peeves is those quiet portions, but it's not the majority of the song, so it's not that bad. There, I did it. Wow. Mommy, come look. I got it. Wow. Yay, Mommy. I did it. Wow, Mommy, look at my score. I got 100%. While juggling. Oh, man. That was cool. Woo. Okay. That's a good one to stop the DDR goodness. Or the Step Maniacs. Alright, so what are your plans for the rest of the week, y'all? Oh boy. So there's a worship service on Friday night. I'll be there. Lord willing, we be chilling. Sunday, I'm not preaching this Sunday, it's the next one. So I have this week off. What else though? I have to read a dissertation and review it, and that's due next Sunday. I want to get that done maybe midweek, maybe by midweek next week. And I have to proof something. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of work. Ooh. Okay. You just have to get stuff done one thing at a time, and then just be done with it, you know? That's what I'm saying. That's how you get stuff done, you know? You actually do stuff. That's the secret. Wow, you just do stuff. I keep a pretty detailed to-do list and all that. Okay, I see you. I see you, Calvin. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You got the DDR fever here. I plan to continue my live playthrough of Secret of the Mimic and find the lore. Yeah, I guess one piece of advice, backtrack, and maybe another piece of advice, check every desk in the game for anything that's legible. Not everything is a secret, but there are some pretty interesting pieces of data. Some of them are kind of funny, but some of them are interesting for further consideration as well. Just check the desks all over the place and check the walls, like the bulletin boards, the cork boards. There's been a lot. If you want to know what body type is which, you can go check on the Jackie board. If you turn around where the digityper is and you go over that little ramp before you even you crank the generator, you turn around, read all that. There's a lot in the game. So, and a lot that I haven't seen really dug into. The other thing is too, people are data mining stuff, and a lot of people just don't know where stuff is in the game. So they're seeing the stuff that's in the game, they're just not seeing where it is, so they don't have that context, which doesn't matter that much here. But I'm glad there's enough to the game that data miners didn't spoil it right away. And I wish there were almost like an embargo, like a few days where spoilers can't be posted about that, or maybe add in a separate key that's different for the game so that people don't data mine it right away. So I'm glad people got to enjoy the game, and people really, if they wanted to rush through it, they can rush through it. Like I saw Creek Craft play, and he rushed through, and he has a lot that if he wants to explore, he can dig deep. But I mean, I was there when FNAF played it for most of the time there. I mean, he loved that. He loved digging into that game. I will say, like, he probably has a separate conclusion that he's toying with in terms of like the story and everything that's been added to this and complicating things. So we'll see. I really think that FNAF is going to put out, he's going to put out a really cool set of theory videos after this. And I'm not much on the theory sides, and yeah, but I mean, I knew what he would, I knew basically what he would feel about the game, so I wasn't surprised about his reaction. But he takes a lot of time to process things really deeply, and some people do that. And when you're really invested in exploring something really in depth, and then that's the thing, you put so much time into it, and then something is a monkey wrench in it, like you think, man, where is this off? What considerations are there? Am I missing something? And that's a thing. So yeah. Anyway, I saw a few like mean tweets or whatever about John. I'm just like, man, come on. Like, he processes things really deeply, and yeah, I get it. And also, there's also the fatigue of playing for that many hours in a row and streaming. So I get that too. So I think there's an element of some of that in there too. But anyway, what else? But you could rush through if you wanted to, or you could go through like a really detailed walkthrough and just explore absolutely everything. There's so much. People were exploring the locker pinch glitch. I can do that like that. Like, it's super easy to do. I went through one of the nights. I went through all the potential like locker pinch scenarios and where you would possibly fall to, and that was kind of fun. There were like the one at the top of the showroom lobby is the hardest one to do because you get kind of impeded by that couch in front of you. It's at a little bit of an angle, so you gotta kind of measure you go forward, you go back, and then just a tiny bit to the side, and then once the door almost closed on you, you hold the direction outward, and then it pulls you up, and then you can crouch, and then all of a sudden everything deloads. That's the good replicable way of doing that. Yeah, you could get sub 5 with locker pin. Yeah. We had that done way long ago. It's just are 99.9% of the people going to do that? No. But the thing is, I love that it's there for the speedrunning community. So when people are taking it as, oh, this game is so bad, it's so bad, you can beat this game in so few minutes, like, you can actually play the game and spend 20 hours playing it. I should say, like, I would say 15 hours is a good generous amount. But I mean, I know some players like TD Reeds, and I don't know how long Rye Toast went, but I know he went a long play, and same with John. John went about 16 to 18 hours on it. But really in depth. And TD Reeds, I think, put in 22 hours because he streamed for 19 hours straight, I think was the amount. But you can put in all that time, or you could just beat the game in 3 minutes and 22 seconds in game time. I think Barney Goose beat the time. I'm not surprised. Barney's a ridiculous speedrunner. So The thing is, too, I do have several 144 hertz monitors. I got some 4K 144s. I actually got 7 of them, and so I gotta set them up. And so I'm not gonna run in 60 hertz for very much longer on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have that 144. I know that's not like the fastest refresh, but that's a whole lot different. So I think some of those things from Security Breach, with the like at the catch spots, they work a lot better in higher frame rate. And yeah, when I was running the game at 30 frames per second for a lot of it because of performance issues, so I had to go in the save file and run it at 30. But that's yeah, 144 would make a world of difference in terms of, hey, you can just run this like nothing. So anyway, I'm just kind of rambling. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well, I should get going. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna rehydrate, do all that. I was surprised there was no jumping. Yeah, it started out as a VR game, which was that's how it was demoed at PAX West. So I'm not surprised there is no jumping. The other thing is too, if you omit jumping, you lose a lot of the bugs. Because if you remember Ruin, a lot of the bugs were you can jump on this and then jump on this and then just hop over this wall. There were some funny ones. The funniest one on Ruin was the Chica butt jump scare, where they missed the location of where your viewpoint was, and like instead of getting like Chica in your face, you just like you're looking at Chica's butt, and it's like and it's screaming noise, and I'm just like, what? Like, so I'm like, yeah, y'all need to fix this one. I know like maybe some people would like that, but let's make this PG. Make this PG. Oh man. Or maybe PG-13 at the tops, like the movie. Oh my goodness. What is Dead by Daylight? Dead by Daylight's mature, right? Or is that 18 plus? I think it might be in different nations, but that's I think one of the partnerships that'll kind of expand the range of it or whatever. But I do like that. Scott doesn't go. He doesn't obsess on the grotesque side of things, though some things are pretty messed up. But anyway, he doesn't want to make it too wild, but boy, this plot was wild without being too like majorly grotesque, I guess. It's grotesque in the wild plotness, I guess, if that's even a good way of putting it. Yeah. Oh, Calvin said, good seeing you again. I was surprised the arcade didn't have a lot of jumping songs like Pump It Up or DDR. You're talking about StepManiaX? Yeah, I guess. I can't think of one that's just a whole lot of jumps. I mean, you can make edits. If you want some edits, I could probably make some of those when I get some time. Yeah, Vanez, hey, have a good night as well. And Calvin, same thing. Did I play the Dead by Daylight DLC? I actually have not played that. I have it, but I haven't played it. I just haven't had time. This is a separate studio. Same thing with the Funko. I didn't test the Funko game because it's a separate studio, and that was basically like pushed off. I think Scott could have insisted if he really wanted me on the game, but they had a really full studio working on that stuff, so I think they were fine. I don't know. But no, I haven't played it, but I do have it. Oh man, it's more gory than I'm used to, but there is some charity event that I'm participating in July with Dead by Daylight with the FNAF edition, so that's going to be there at some point. It's like it's some creators tournament. I think it's a charity event, but I can't make the Sunday, but the Monday and Tuesday I think I can. But I'll have to make sure on that. Like I'll have to make sure I'm good on work schedule, because I am taking a good about 2 weeks off of work for joggling World Championships. Then I'm going to Chattanooga. I'm going to check out Chattanooga again. Been there a few times. Good place. All right, cool. Super Rocker, have a good one. Let's see. You should do the ultimate speedrun like how Astral Spiff played all of the FNAF games. Man. No, Astral has that. He has that on lock. I'm like, okay. I just don't have that much time, like, in a big block to do that. I would fall behind so much on everything else. Maybe after I finish the PhD or something. But that eats up a lot of time in proofing books, or post-proofing books, I should say. I mean, I do the work of a proofer in a lot of that. I'm like, yep, you got that spelling issue there, that grammar issue there. And then game testing. And then ministry at the mall. We got the ministry at the mall, though. All right, we're done. We're done. Peace. God bless. Have a good rest of the day. And now let me save these scores as well. All right. I'll check you next time. And expect a Five Nights at Freddy's set of videos at some point. I just got to figure out the temperature stuff going on. I might need to put in a second air conditioner or something. I don't know. I don't think I have the wattage for it. Ugh. All right. I'll figure it out. All right. Peace. Later.